Hello, you all. Yeah, forgot to put the memory card back in the vlogging camera. That would help, huh? How's everyone doing? Are y'all ready for Thanksgiving? I know I am. Oh my goodness. Cooking begins soon. But I'm on this challenge of mine, and this is just a challenge that I did myself. I didn't sign up for nobody's challenge. Yeah, I do got a memory card in here. I didn't sign up for anybody's challenge, but I'm challenging myself to go live Monday through Friday. And starting next week, I will begin posting like 13 times a day. Except for the weekend. I think the weekend is 5 times a day. But guess what, y'all? Guess what we doing today? Hold on, let me set this camera up. When y'all see behind the scenes content, it's because I'm recording on my vlogging camera. It is the Canon G7X, and I like it because it has a viewfinder so I can see myself. I can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay, Rudolph, you need to move a little bit. Okay, look, you know what? This ain't gotta be perfect. If I'm a little crooked in the vlog, that is okay. All right. Hey, vlog. Happy almost Thanksgiving vlog. Okay, you all. Yay, Joni made it. Your last live was great. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Now, you are on Restream. Why is Restream not showing your name, Facebook user? Oh, you must be inside of my... Yep, you're inside of my group. Where is that Ecamm? So before, many months ago, Ecamm is switching up things. You used to have to grant permission, then I can see your name. But I don't know where that link is anymore. Ecamm like took that away. So I'm gonna have to go inside of the Ecamm group and say, hey y'all, where's the link so people can click on it so I can see you guys' beautiful faces and your names. Hey my Joni, what's going on? All right, so today is a very good video. And not just because I'm making it myself. I am taking you all behind the scenes to show you how I film all of my videos. Well, my lives. You guys know how I film the YouTube videos. It's just regular on my vlogging camera. So I have all of the notes here. I know you. Hey, Della. How are you? Okay, so let me look at all of my notes here. And you all, this is good. Okay, this is good. Oh, that's what I meant to do. Let me see if this works. Hold on, you all. Hold on. I wanted to tag. Let me go to my group. Let me go to my group and see if this works. It does. Okay, and I don't think tagging everyone on my page works. But hold on, let me see. I think that just works inside of the group. Yeah, you can't do it. You know, sometimes I get tags from people, and I don't know if it's spam or something, but they put like @followers, and then everybody on their friends list gets tagged. I'm like, how in the world did they do that? I can only do @everyone inside of my Facebook group. I don't know how in the world they do @followers. So, all right, back to business. All right, what camera do I use? What ring light do I use? I've upgraded I really can't say I upgraded equipment, but as you can see, my lives have gotten a little better. So I have learned a little bit. And you know, every time I learn stuff, I can't just hold it in, right? I can't keep it a secret. I love to share with you all how I do what I do. Why? So you can go and do the same. I do not mind you copying off me at all, okay? If it's going to make your business better, if it's going to make your content better, by all means, copy, because success leaves clues, right? Right. Okay, so... let me look at my little handy dandy checklist. All right, so we'll start off with first. At first, when I came into the industry, I had softbox lights from Amazon. I had one big light and another big light, and they were on me. So I stopped using that. When I go and get my hair done, when I go and get my daughter's hair done, they have, like, all of the beauticians have this light, this ring light, and it's called the newer light, and it is bright. I mean, like, the content in the videos are top notch. So that's what I ordered, and that's what you see right here. It's the newer light. I think it's like 18 inches, and I'll put the link in the description. Matter of fact, let me go and make sure. Yes, it is in the description. So the first one is the sound that I use. We're going to talk about that, all of the music. That's the first link. I'm an affiliate for them because I love them so much. The second link is what I use to go live, and that's Ecamm. I'm also an affiliate because I love them so much. If you do not have a Mac and you have a PC, you want to use StreamYard. I'm also an affiliate for them as well. But then the fourth one, it says my newer ring light. That's what I use. And you all, I paid a lot more, not a whole lot, but I paid probably about $30 more than what it is now. First of all, it has went down in price, and I think it's on Black Friday deal right now. So grab that newer light, and all you need is one. It's right there because I'm going to show behind the scenes in a minute, and you're going to see what I have in front of me. It's just junk because I'm decorating for Christmas. But I can't put the newer light in front of me because you'll see in a minute there's an iMac, a TV, and a tablecloth, so I can't fit it there. So I just put it next to the table. And so that's the newer light that you're looking at. Next, the big question. Big question right here. My Richards. Right here. Y'all see? What camera do you use for going live? And then I didn't know which live she talked about because I'm like, when I first started in the industry, I was doing lives all of the time. So are you asking about that webcam? Because if you are, I have a webcam. When I take you behind the scenes, you're going to see what's in front of me. I have a webcam right there that's on my iMac. I don't use that one anymore. Then I have another webcam. So when I first started, I had the Logitech C920. And then a few months ago, I upgraded to the Logitech Brio 4K. I literally only used that maybe for about a month. That one was a little glitchy with Ecamm. What I would really like, and I'm in the process of purchasing one, I want an actual camera. And not this one because I don't know what it is, but the Canon G7X, you can't use this as a webcam. All right, and you know, y'all, I'm still kind of new at this. I don't know about all these equipments and all these cameras, but I want a camera where I can just use to go live, but I want a heavy duty one. But there's so many out there. Every time you look at a YouTube video, they're like, I use a Sony, I use a Canon, it's just so many. So I need to figure out which one I want to use. But so then my response to her was, which lives are you talking about? The current lives that I'm doing now or the ones that I did in the past? Her response was, the lives you did this past week. I thought the quality of the video was really nice. I responded, I used my iPhone. And she like, iPhone? Yes, I'm using my iPhone. Something that you all could use too. You don't need a webcam. Even though my webcams are not very expensive. My webcams, like, I think the first one that I purchased was like $79. And then when I upgraded to the Logitech Brio, it was probably like $99. It's not expensive. However, you all know I am very frugal. When it comes to just starting in your business, you may not have $2,500 to invest in a camera that you can use to, stream live. Use what you have. I'm going to tell you today how I use a teleprompter. I don't use a teleprompter often, but if I need to, I'm going to show you how to use it because, once again, everybody doesn't have $2,000 or $1,000 to use as a teleprompter. You use what you have. So as far as the phone, now, you can't just plug your phone in and start recording because the quality is not going to look like it looks now. Oh, sorry. The next question was, which phone do you have? No, I do not have an iPhone 15. I don't even have an iPhone 14. Y'all probably like, oh my goodness, no, but I ain't got the 8 and the 9 either. I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max. That's what I'm using now. All right. However, I'm going to teach you what settings to put your phone on, where to position your phone, and how to get the blurred background. You ready? Okay. Get pen and paper. Listen, because this is where all the good stuff is at. So I'm just making sure I don't miss anything. Just going down my list. All right. So right now we're using Ecamm, okay? When I'm teaching about Ecamm. I don't know how you do it on StreamYard because I don't have a PC, but StreamYard is for PC and Mac, but I don't use StreamYard. I only use Mac. So this is how you do it. I'm sorry, I only use Ecamm. When you turn on Ecamm and you have your Bluetooth from your phone, it's going to pick up Bluetooth and it's going to say, do you want to use your phone as a webcam? And I already set that up long ago. At the top of, let me just put me on. At the top in Ecamm, there's options. There's drop down options. And when I click on camera, I make sure I choose my iPhone camera. There's other cameras you can choose if you have them plugged up. You can do your FaceTime HD camera. That's the camera that's right here on the MacBook, and I think it sucks. Or that's the camera that's on the iMac. I don't use that one at all. If you have your webcam plugged up, it'll be in that drop down too, and you can choose if you want to do your webcam. I don't. Or if you want to do multi views, like multi angles, let's say you're typing your hands, like I've been doing videos like that recently where I'm like typing. Even though I don't have the camera that's over me, I just take my iPhone and I put it like right here and I lean it against like my Stanley cup or something, and I type. Once again, you use what you have. But you can do both. So you can select webcam and you can select iPhone. And you can have like, have you ever wondered how people do the YouTube videos and then they just switch? They change and then they start talking at that angle and then they switch and they change. You're like, what is they doing? Are they like moving that camera? Some people are moving their camera, but others have multiple cameras set up at multiple angles. And so you can do that here on Ecamm. You just switch between camera. So if this was a webcam and able to connect, all I will have to do is click of a button and then I turn and I can talk here. And now you see a different position. One more click of a button, I turn, and then I can talk here. So that's the good thing about Ecamm. You can select multiple cameras. Now, when you plug your phone up, let me just go ahead and show you the view right now. Let me show you the view. Let me show you what's in front of me so you can get a visual as I'm doing all of this talking. This is what's currently in front of me, okay? Do you see the phone? Like, look, way, way, way over there. You see the little white circle? That's my iPhone case. My iPhone is set up directly across the room from me. So now you can get a visual as I'm talking. Okay, so let me put me back on. All right, so, and it's just on a regular tripod, nothing fancy. I think that tripod was from Best Buy, maybe, I don't know, $10. Really, really inexpensive. All right, so when you plug in when it connects Bluetooth, because as you can see, I'm way over here and that phone is literally probably 6 feet in front of me and there's no cord. I'm not connected. Now you do see a cord that's hanging from there. You're probably like, well, where is that cord going to? It's so funny. Sometimes I get messages from people like, I see you have something plugged in. What is it? It's funny. I thought I was nosy and be wanting to know everything. I'm like, oh, that's my hard drive. But if you wanted to know, yes, this is my hard drive right here. This is my USB where I can have my memory card in here. I have my Yeti mic plugged into here. And then this is the Yeti mic and it's just going directly into the MacBook. So anyway, the cord you see hanging is just a charger because I'm just charging my phone as I'm recording. That's it. So I don't want you to think it's like connected to anything. Nope. I am connected via Bluetooth only. Now, here's the biggest tip that I can give you when it comes to our iPhone. It was funny because we were in public. We were somewhere. I don't remember where we were at. But this one lady asked me to take a picture of, her and her family. And then I go to grab her phone and it was blurry. I told her, I said, excuse me, ma'am. I said, I'm going to teach you a trick. Take your shirt and every time you take a picture, wipe it off. And when she wiped it and looked, she was like, oh my God. That was so funny because we do not realize how much grease is on our face, how much grease is in our hair, how much grease is on our hands. Those cameras are blurry. I hate watching Instagram stories. Majority of Instagram stories that I see are not crystal clear. People are doing stories on their phone and they did not wipe their lenses off. And so the bodily grease is now on your lens. This one girl, oh my goodness, she has tons of followers. She probably has like maybe 500,000 followers. And I was like, she's probably not going to see my comment anyway. but her videos are blurry a lot of the time. So I sent her a DM on Instagram and I said, I just want to I love your content and I just want to give you a little tip. I said, if you wipe, I said, if you take your shirt or take a cloth and you wipe the back of your lens, your videos will come out so clear. And she was like, oh, thank you. Why when I logged in the next day, that girl videos was so clear. I was like, oh, she really took my advice. So make sure, I don't care if you're taking a picture of your kid at school. You never know. Even with you having your phone in your purse or your pocket, just for those few hours that morning, it has collected dust and it has collected grease. So make sure you wipe it off and then take the picture. So that's what I need you to do. Like that, okay? So it can be crystal clear. Next, when you connect Bluetooth on your Mac, I don't know what you do when you got a PC, all right? This is why I upgraded. I left the PC behind when I first started in this whole digital industry. I said, no more Androids, no more PCs, because Macs have all the magic. Seriously, they're magical. All right, so on your Mac, right here at the top corner, you have the hamburger. It's right next, so you have the time, you have the date, you have Siri, and then you have the little hamburger stacks, okay? You are going to, I'm going to show you, it's the background is about to change in a minute, okay? This isn't a green screen, this is my real background, but I'm about to show you the different quality and show you what settings to put it on. So if I go here, and right now it says Ecamm Live, I'm going to go click on Video Effects. And I see my phone right there, and it's asking you what video effects do you want to use, or what video effects do you want to apply to your phone. Right now I have on portrait and I have on studio light. If I take off studio light, it looks like this. It just gets a little darker. If I click off portrait, you see the difference? It's no blur background. You see everything, like every single thing. Which isn't bad, but I just, I like my background blurred. I didn't have the fancy camera. I didn't have that $500 lens that everybody has with the aperture and all this other stuff. Like I said, I don't even know what the fart half of that stuff is. But I watch YouTube and I see what they're talking about. I'm like, oh, it's the lens that makes everything the blurred background. You want the blurred background? Get your iPhone. Turn your iPhone on. Remember, click the hamburger sign. And you don't have to do studio light. You can keep studio light off. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to show you how it looks in portrait mode. And then you click portrait mode. And now you have the blurred background. And then I'm going to turn back on studio light. And there you have it. So I'm going to close the hamburger signs back up. Next, the recording quality. You have to record your content in 4K. iPhones do not automatically come in 4K. So I want you to... Let me pull this up. This is one of my old graphics that I did because I taught y'all how to do this like last year, the year before last. So if you are an OG follower and your phone is still not on 4K, you're just not listening and you're just not paying attention, because I teach about this all the time. So here we have it. I want you to, let me rewind back. Let me pause this. Okay. Go to general, go to settings, go to camera, wherever your little camera settings are. And you see right there at the top, it says formats first. Then it says record video. Right now, mine is on 4K at 60 FPS. Most of them, let me speed it up a little bit. Now, I don't know what the original iPhone settings is. It's probably the 1080 HD at 30 FPS. So you need to scroll down. And I want you to click on 4K at 60 FPS high efficiency. Oh, was that on? Okay, I hope that was on echo cancellation. Sorry, I'm messing with buttons back here. All right, so let's start this over so you can see. Go to general, go to your settings, click on your camera, record a video. And we're going to speed it up a little bit. You're going to scroll down and select 4K at 60 FPS high efficiency. Thank me later. It's going to look crystal clear. when you begin taking videos of your kiddos or family vacations, it literally looks like it looks like you're in person in those videos. I mean, the quality is just A1. I freaking love filming in 4K. So that's how you would get all this. And a lot of people think you got a fancy camera. No, I don't. I got the same iPhone you have, and you probably have the 14 and the 15. So you have a better iPhone than me, and you have better camera. But this is how my setup looks. So remember that. All right, so we talked about the blurred background. Next, how do I get this? Let me see if I can. This one, my countdown and my transparent overlay. So hopefully you can hear me over the Christmas music. And remember, I get my music from Epidemic Sound. If you click the link in the description, click on Epidemic Sound. Oh, they have, I think everybody named mom and every YouTuber uses Epidemic Sound. It's a popular app that tons of people use, and it has sound effects. It has the little mouse clicks. You know how when the YouTubers click on something and get a little mouse click. It has applauses and porn humps. It has everything. It even has songs and Christmas melodies. I mean, that is the place to get your music from. Okay, so anywho, right here where it says my filming setup, then I have my copyright right here where it says learn with my Richards, and then right here at the top I have the little countdown. I'm going to show you how I get all of that. And all of that is done in, well, the transparent overlays and the fonts, that is done inside of Canva. And I just create something real quick inside of Canva. I download it, and then I drag and drop it into Ecamm. The countdown timer, that is inside of Ecamm already. So let's switch screens. Let me see. Joni said, "My, these tips are bussin'," as the kids say. Okay. Kids better be bussin'. Thank you so much, Joni. All right, so let me go to my handy dandy Canva. And let me share my screen. Okay. So we are now inside of Canva. I think we all know how to work Canva right now. This is just, so I start off with a white just plain background. And then I do R. So if you just type R on the keyboard, a box will appear. Like that. And then, I know I'm just like messing this up, but you just open it up like that. And then you change the color. Okay, so we're going to delete that. And this is the box right here that I've chose. Let me make sure my microphone is on. Okay, I don't want to be talking. You guys can't hear me. All right, so we are going to move that up. And then we can even lock it so the color doesn't move. Okay, now all you have to do is just type your title, whatever you want it to say. My filming setup, my Richards, you know, just type it in. At the bottom, I always do like a little copyright. It is option G. Type in your business name. Now this, let me show you. Let me unlock it. This is transparent. That's how you're able to see me through. Let me show you. Let me hop back up on here. Right here. You see how I'm transparent and you can see through it? It's because this is transparent. So I have it on 66 right now. And I can go all the way up. I mean, I can go all the way down and I can go all the way up. If I go all the way up, you will not be able to see me because it'll be too dark. You won't be able, it won't be see-through. So just bring it down to like 60, 66 is fine, 65. And then you want to go into Canva and you want to save it as a transparent background. Remember, that's the most important part. Saving it as a transparent background. Once you save it to your desktop, you're just going to drag and drop it into Ecamm. That's it. For the music, I go into Epidemic Sound. I look up all of my holiday music that I want. Y'all, I'm just, oh my God, I just love the holidays. I'm so glad we can start doing our vlogs and the Christmas and the decorations. But anyway, I love Epidemic music. Epidemic music. So you find the melody that you want, and there's a little arrow, a drop down arrow. You save it to your hard drive again. And usually I don't save anything to my laptop because one, I'm out of storage. So I save everything right there to my hard drive, except for my Ecamm videos. Those are just uploaded into my Google Drive. So anyway, you find the music that you want. You download it to your hard drive. And in Canva, in Ecamm, I have tons of scenes on the left-hand side. I don't have the music on every scene. I only have the music on the intro scene. So if you, like this, the music is on this one. Sorry, I'm muted. The music is not on this one. That's because I took the song and I only dragged it to the intro scene. So it's going to play on there only. So that's for the music. As far as the countdown, let's come back over here to the countdown. And let's just bring the music all the way down because I want to make sure you guys can hear me. For the countdown, Ecamm has a little in the corner. It says new countdown overlay. Yep, I want to bring another overlay on top of my little transparent setup that I have here. Matter of fact, let me go to this one. This one is probably a little better. Let me go. Yeah, because you probably won't be able to see it if I do it under me. You know what? You probably could. You probably could. Because we'll change it black. I just won't have it white because this white background. My original one was white, but let's change it to black or another color so you can see. So I'm going to click on New Countdown Overlay. This one right here is 10 minutes. I can change the color. Let me go and change it to black. And you click Add. There it is. Let's see. You can drag it around. It is itty bitty, so we want to open it up some. And all you have to do is open and place it wherever you want it. You can also change the timer. My timer is set for 2 minutes. If you want to change it, just click on the pencil or you can double click it. Edit countdown. Let's change it to 2 minutes instead and click Save. There you go. Now it's counting down. You can pause it. You can't see it on my end because I have like a live demo mode going on this side, but you can play it. You can rewind it back and you can pause it. That's it. So that's how you do the timer. If you want to take the timer off, just click the little X and now the timer is gone. So we talked about the transparent overlays. We talked about the music and Epidemic Sound. We talked about the countdown timer. And last but not least, y'all, told y'all it must be at the, yep, we just got to 30 minutes. We right now on 31 minutes and 2 seconds. This does not film constantly. I need to find a vlogging camera that films constantly because this one is, I don't care what kind of settings you put it on, it'll always end in 30 minutes. So let's cut this back on. You know, just a little more behind the scenes content so y'all can see what I go through when I try to film behind the scenes. Hey vlog, I missed you there for a second. Okay, so I'm not sure who this is, but hello, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Okie dokie. Oh, the fun stuff. Teleprompter. Oh my goodness. Okay, so like I said, I don't use a teleprompter. I just talk. I'm sure y'all can see. I just ramble on and I just talk whatever it feels like coming up. This is what I say. However, if you're doing a video podcast or you are doing a professional training, like the things that I don't do, and you want to stay on cue and you want to stay on topic, and you don't have $1,000 or $2,000 to invest in a teleprompter, all you need is an iMac, like I have right there across the room, or a television, like I have right there across the room. That's all you need. Once again, I don't know how to do this if you have a PC. I'm sorry. This is just more reason why you need to upgrade to a Mac, okay? Because of all of the fun stuff. I told you, Macs are magical. So, this is what we want to do. One, let me show you behind the scenes of when I'm using a teleprompter. Let me pull that up. And this is what it looks like. And I typed a little thing out for you. It says, this is my teleprompter. I screen mirror my laptop to my television. There's 2 ways to create this, on an iPad or Google Doc. You see, if you look way across the room, this is being displayed on the television. And you're probably like, okay, how'd you do that, Miss Ma'am? Okay, so I'm gonna teach you 2 ways. One way is if you have an iPad, but once again, some people may not have $1,000 to go and invest in an iPad, so I'm gonna teach you how to do it if you just have regular Google Docs, okay, or Microsoft Word. First things first, if you have Google Docs, I want you to type your entire document. I want you to go back to that hamburger stack right here in the corner next to the time and to the date. And I want you to screen mirror your screen to the television. But you got to make sure it's positioned correctly. Or I want you to choose your iMac screen and I want you to screen mirror it over there. Your Word document is going to come up right on the screen. And as you're but then here's the other trick. You have to like make it really, really large too. I mean, not that large. You probably got to put the words on. I put my words like around 40. I have kind of good eyesight too, but put your words on like 40, 50, and then zoom it in and place it right in front of the camera. And you start talking. And you just look ahead and you talk. So let me pull up an example. Go to my Google Docs. Okay. Let me screen mirror it so you all can see. Looking at right here is the same thing I just showed you, like literally. Let me show you again. Boy, I got 1,000 windows going on over here. This, I'm like literally, I am looking at this. I pulled up the exact same document, okay? All right, so this is how it is. Okay, so now, this isn't the hard part, but you will still have to use your hands to scroll. So you'll just have to like, well, me, it'll probably be a little difficult because I talk with my hands. But every now and then I can just put my hands down and I can scroll. I can bring my hands back up, put my hands down, and I can scroll. If you have an iPad, you can do auto scroll, all right? So I'm going to teach you how to do that one. But first, let's talk about just a regular Google Docs or regular Microsoft Word, whatever you're going to use. I use Google Docs. And now I'm going to look at the screen. And I want you to pay attention to my eyes. Another tip, make sure the camera is far away from you because if it's up close, you can see every movement in your eyes. So make sure the camera is back far enough. Mine is like 6 feet away from me. And then have natural eye movement. Like, don't sit there and just stare at the camera the whole entire time. Look around, look up, look down, look back, to make it look kind of natural. So now I'm looking. Ready? So I will position myself. Me and these braids. Okay. Here we go. This is my teleprompter. I screen mirror my laptop to my television. There's 2 ways to create this. 1 is on an iPad and 2 is on your Google Docs. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I was reading from the TV. And I'm just, naturally looking around. And you see I'm putting my hands down and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling. And you couldn't tell that I'm down here actually scrolling. So just practice it, and there you have it. There is your teleprompter via screen mirror. So let me take this away, and now I'm going to teach you how to do it on your iPad, which is so much easier because it auto scrolls for you. But like I said, if you don't have an iPad, easily use just a regular screen mirror from your laptop to your television, or screen mirror from your laptop to your iMac. And don't forget, it's right there in the corner, the little hamburger sign. So let's take that off. Let's stop the screen mirror. Now I am back regular. And then now I'm about to play a video. I've already did the little video in advance for you. So I'm going to play it, let you listen to it. And so how you can see how to turn your iPad into a teleprompter. But remember, it's the same way. You need to screen mirror from your iPad to your television, or screen mirror the iPad to the iMac. All right, so let's listen. Let me put myself on mute. You're going to copy and paste your document into Pages. Next, in the top right corner, there's a circle with 3 dots. You'll click that. You'll select Presenter Mode. Then you'll click on the A's in the top right corner. And you can adjust the auto scroll. You can make it go slow or super fast. Then you will screen mirror your screen, your iPad screen of course, to a television or another larger monitor that's nearby where you can read. And there you have it. See how easy that is? Teleprompter, screen mirror, teleprompter, iPad. So this is how I film my videos, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's look at this checklist again, because I don't want to miss anything. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send me a DM or post them below, and I will greatly answer them for you. So we talked about the light that I use, the camera that I use, the iPhone 13 Pro Max. We talked about how to get this background all blurry, and make sure you clean your lens on your phone every time you take a picture or every time you take a video. We talked about how to get the transparent background like this and like this. What else? And remember that transparent background is done inside of Canva. Don't forget to turn the transparency down though. Don't have it on 100%. Turn it down. And the key is to save it as a transparent background image. Oh yeah, sorry. I meant to say that image. Not a movie, a image. Of course, where do I get my lovely jingles from and my sound effects? Epidemic Sound. And I have an affiliate link for you. It is right there in the description. Don't forget to download Epidemic Sound, especially this holiday season. And I taught you how to do the countdown timer. That is super easy, super to do, and that is all done inside of the Ecamm app itself. And last but not least, I taught you how to do the teleprompter if you don't have enough money, or even if you forget if you don't have enough money, if you don't want to make that investment and pay for a teleprompter, you can easily do one from what you already have. And we talked about how I film my behind the scenes content like this. Hey vlog, I'm using a Canon G7X, and these are just normal tripods that I have my cameras on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Happy holidays to everyone. I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. And as always, be phenomenal or just be forgotten. And please be the reason that somebody smiled today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Will I go live tomorrow? I don't know. I am doing a challenge. I said I will go live every single day. Maybe I'll go live a little bit in the kitchen showing you guys what I do behind the scenes. I don't know. But if I do not go live tomorrow or Thursday, it's because of the holiday. But I will be back Friday live, okay? I love you all. See you in the next video. Bye, y'all.